Today, Precarious plays
Fire Emblem.
Well, are you ready? This is it.
What's it?
Basically the end of the game. I mean, practically.
Well, I mean, everything's purple, so I kind of guessed that.
I'm hesitant to do this map. Just at all. Just period.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I practiced this one because you should put Kent in front because he has an axe with him. And does Sane not? Does Sane not have an axe right now?
Nope.
I fucked it up. I'm sorry. I don't know how that happened. He can always trade somebody. I probably accidentally doubled up on swords. Yeah, but Kent's got one. That's fine.
And it's equipped, so yeah.
Yeah, you know, axes don't really suit Sane anyway. They're not a very noble weapon. But I remembered this map being a problem. And it does have a few tricky elements to it. There's an enemy there to the south who has bolting. This is another boss with bolting. Sonia's got a copy. A few of the enemies, like the pirate in the middle of the map, has a sword reaver, so it reverses the weapon triangle. Which, if it catches you off guard, can be very nasty. All of the paths going up and dropping back down into the water really puts a limit on how quickly you can go through this stage. And the sudden appearance of flyers, in a way, it sort of reminds me of the dangers of one of the earlier maps, the one with... Oh, you should have Jafar just pick her up.
I'm gonna have him pick her up over there.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I think. Yes.
Ninian could even dance for him, so that way he could go, like, in front of her and then pick her up. You know what I mean? Yeah, like something like that would be fine, and then Nino could get closer to the exit of this platform herself. But it reminds me of the boat stage from before, where there's that danger of flyers suddenly attacking your flank.
Yeah.
Now at this point, it's not such a huge problem. Wait, have Jafar pick up Nino, because I was just about to say that the biggest danger we have right now, it's Nino and Priscilla, and then third place is Ninian, and then fourth place is Lucius, but the gap between Lucius and Ninian on like the problematic scale,
Yeah, is really big.
yeah, Lucius, he is a glass cannon, but he's still a cannon. He's still geared for combat, but those other three just aren't.
They're just glass.
Yes. Speaking of Priscilla, she should change class.
Right.
Because as I was going through the map last night, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the most important thing. The most important reason why this map is poopy garbage. There's a priest, bishop, divine caster somewhere in the middle of the map that has a berserk staff. And it sucks.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
I'll go into detail whenever we're closer to killing that guy, but for right now, I noticed that Priscilla's staff rating is locked at A until she changes class. So even though she doesn't need to, like, become proficient with tomes and aid in battle, it would be beneficial for her to change class now.
Princess! Princess time!
She's gonna be a magical girl.
Princess time! Oh yeah, that's right. That's my tricked out princess. Damn, that horse looks cool.
I love her little hat.
I love the color green.
I really love her little hat.
It's a good hat, and that's a good cute barding for the horse and everything. I like it.
That's one of my favorite classes in this game. And I have done runs before where, like, Priscilla, I got her up to 20 really early. And let her become a Valkyrie.
Yeah.
She's a pretty awesome unit. Valkyries are just... They're a class that I like, and it's one of the things that I actually like quite a bit in the more recent games. They're quite a bit easier to use. And actually just like mounted magicians in general, like Dark Knights, I think, they have like swords and spells, and Dark Flyers, where they're Pegasus Knights. Ooh, that was a good one. He needs it, yeah. They have Pegasus Knights that can cast spells, but it's like a spooky Pegasus Knight with a black Pegasus. It's an edgelord.
I made a little mistake. She's gonna take an extra turn doing her thing.
No, that's fine. I think that I wound up resorting to that exact same move previously, whenever I did the map, and it is A-okay, because this map, like I said, it really is, even if, like, the only way that I think that we could beat this map any faster than we're going to beat it is if Florina picked up Eliwood, made a mad dash to the bottom right-hand corner of the map, dropped him, killed the boss, and then Eliwood came up from behind and took the throne. That
sounds really fun. You've played the ever-living shit out of this game, haven't you?
The beginning more than the end. We're getting to the point where I've probably only done, like, these maps maybe 3 or 4 times.
There's no good... I guess axe is the answer to this.
Well, wait, what's the common... Do any of them have a common thread?
I have 2 friends. It's okay. I have friends.
But just for practice, that's an axe.
And the rest
2
are
lances.
lances, yeah.
Yeah, you should... Axe is the way to go, because then no one trumps your weapon. Damn it.
Yeah.
Just that word is...
Hurts.
Just ruined now forever.
Ever's a long time.
All right, anyway.
Swords versus axes.
But then you'll be exposed to 2 lances. I think that the priority should probably be...
Doesn't matter because he's going to kill him in 1 hit anyways.
Yeah. You got me there.
Yeah. And he doesn't have an axe. Foo.
And see, now Saiyan has finally overcome his chivalrous handicap, his image problem.
Yeah.
Where, remember, that was the tutorial in the beginning of the game, is they make Saiyan...
Oh, yeah, boy.
They make Saiyan fight an axe wielder with a spear, and then he misses.
Yeah.
And then the game is like,
what are you
curses!
doing?
Or Saiyan, he's like, curses, how did I miss? And then Kent's like, because you're a dumbass. And now Saiyin's like looking over at Kent and he's like, who's the dumbass now? I look like a proper fucking knight when you're running around with a dumbass axe. That's the guy. Fuck this kid.
Okay, how far, what is the range?
The range is magic divided by 2, and tragically, it rounds up. I learned that in an embarrassing way last night.
Oh.
It rounds up. His magic, I believe, is 9. You should do a quick check. No, now his magic is 10. Last night it rolled a 9, I promise. The stats are randomized a touch.
I believe you, because numbers matter to you a lot.
Yes, and it is 5 plus his movement range up to the end of the platform. So if you go right there and then count 5.
From here, count.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, I'm just not gonna put anybody even here.
No, you should.
I'll have to
you'll
probably kill that guy.
What you'll probably wind up doing is sending Florina to hit that hero and then jump over and go slay that bishop. But for right now, I would put Hector's silver axe on and just leave him there, because Florina is gonna airdrop him somewhere for a slight advantage.
Yes. Okay. And then Priscilla's so fancy.
She's very fancy.
She's always been fancy.
Can you check her weapon skill to see if she has an E? Oh, it is an E. Okay, so She might never be able to use tomes.
Oh, well.
Like, not until, like, the last map, because I think that there's one more shop. Some asshole, I wonder who that could have been, sold all of our basic anima magic.
We're never gonna need that shit.
That's probably what I said. Anima magic, this is for chumps. Now, 20 gold, that's something I can get behind.
20?
I was just saying, like, less than what it takes to buy it.
Hold up. Who's this?
He's got a spear.
Okay.
He's fine.
Well, a spear would be bad. A lance is fine.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah.
I was gonna put dart there, and I just want to make sure that he's got the right stuff.
The killer axe really is sort of like his base weapon now.
Okay. Gosh, it's like all the fun toys now. Ooh, this is what we've been waiting for. Our whole lives.
At this point, you can pretty much go nuts because we still have tons of great weapons. And there's going to be a lot of additional weapons are going to be freed up in the last couple of chapters because each of the lords and many of the characters, like if any of the characters have an S rank in their particular weapon proficiency, Rebecca, for example, Rebecca and Dart, they are both also going to get a super extra special, like, final chapter weapon.
Okay, I have a question. You practiced this. How... I kind of got the general idea that certain people were going north and certain people were going south.
You've already got it.
Okay,
You're actually already...
How do we get south?
You have to wait.
The platforms. Yeah. Okay, but everybody's fine. I'm on schedule?
Yes.
Yay for on schedule. Okay. Fool!
I never used to really like the paladins with axes in this game.
Yeah.
But after playing Path of Radiance and seeing Titania, I believe that's her name.
Yeah.
I really like Kent with an axe because she was like a red and white knight. The axe was her primary weapon.
Okay, that has a lance, so it has to actually get up close. Jafar is not particularly...
You should check that thing's movement.
Yeah, Jafar needs to be in the square where Elliewood is right now.
Well, what I would do instead...
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be tricky. What you should do is be away from that.
Yeah.
You know what? It's complicated enough that I'm going to provide a few suggestions in a stress-free off-camera environment. How does that sound?
Sounds stress-free.
And off-camera.
Yeah.
And environment.